Now we're going to focus a little bit on front headlock. I think front headlock is one of the most underrated positions in wrestling. Almost every match, the wrestlers end up being in that position, and it can simply start with leg defense. So you stay in a good position, your arms are low, and your opponent forces the shot. Well, here's your front headlock. Okay, there's one. The two, you like to get to your thighs, and if your opponent is circling away and he's being low, there's no need to take a shot. You force him to get to a front headlock. So for example, we get an underhook, I'm staying in a good position here, he circles away nice and low, you're gonna pull him to a front headlock. There's one way to get in there. The next one, if you get a 2-on-1, you go in here, and he's circling away, he's nice and low, you're gonna pull him to a front headlock, okay? Same thing. And just like I said, any type of shot he's gonna take, if you stay in good position, your hips in a great spot, and you run on your feet, you end up being in the front headlock because you'll have 3 bases of the defense, which is head, arms, and hips. And now you stay in good position. He's getting to his leg attacks. You stay in good position. And now you're catching him in the front headlock. Okay, so there's multiple ways to get there, but if you stay in good position, and especially if your opponent's way too low, I would recommend to get to front headlock and work on your finishes from there. And we're going to continue with that. So at start, we're going to focus on some basic things from a front headlock offense, front headlock offense. So he's go down, your opponent go down in here. Also on the defensive side, I want him to have that one leg posting, okay? Make sure none of the wrestlers on offense or defense on both of our knees. This is it's not the best thing. So he's going to post with this one leg. For me on offense, again, I'm going to post with one leg at least. So my shoulder like to be in the middle of the spine. Okay, I'm staying in good position here, and make sure my arms are short. Okay, I have short arms in here. Now my elbows pinching down to my body. Why do I like to have my arms short? So he cannot get to my elbow. Okay, from this side. So now I'm trying to get to my elbow. He can't. And now the one thing that's going to benefit me when he's reaching for that elbow is my arm is short. He's reaching for. I can pull him down and get his elbows to the mat. And there's one thing we're going to focus on. This is the best thing. When his elbows hitting the mat, this is something that you're doing right. So again, you're here, stay in good position here. The one thing I want you to add is pressure forward. Okay, make sure you're pressuring forward. You're not being tall or too low, but be here. And now we're pressuring forward. Put a lot of weight on. Now he's going to pressure back a little bit. Now what we're going to do, we're going to pop on this. He's standing strong here. One obstacle for me to score is this arm, okay? So I'm pressuring forward. He's looking in good position there. Now I have a big step outside. Now this arm, let's go on this side. This arm is gonna go over his head, and we're gonna catch this outside. Okay, we're gonna catch this outside shoulder in here, tricep. And now this arm at the same time is gonna run through. Okay, this arm's gonna catch the leg, head in good position. Now load him up, and I'm gonna drive him through for a takedown. Everything's supposed to be here at the same time. Okay, so when you go around his head, you're catching this bicep, you're gonna have a big step at the same time and follow his thigh. Okay, so we're here, pressure in, he's pressure back. Now when you're going over, find your feet, stay in good position here. Now this one's going to the thigh, this one's keeping nice and tight, elbows down. Now run, use your chest. Get 2 points in there. Now let's work a little bit and show a little faster. So we're here, short arms, good position, shoulder in the middle of the spine, pressure in. Now I'm going around, good position, run his feet, right through. If you can get a near fall or fall here, run towards his head. Try and put him in his back. Go one more time. Now, one thing that helps a lot is pressure forward. Okay, so we pressure forward. Stay in good position, go around the head, catching the bicep, catching the thigh. You see that my chest is lower, I'm not here. Make sure it's nice and low in here so I can use my chest to drive him. I need to be underneath, drive him up right here. To finish, it's just simple front headlock to a drag. All right, we're back on front headlock offense. And the next move we're going to show is head in the hole and how we get in there. So your opponent's here in the front headlock. He's in defense, I'm on offense. My arms nice and low. My elbows pinching down. I have short arms. Make sure you don't extend those arms, because if you keep grabbing those elbows, and you will have some extra time looking to clear them. So make sure you're never stuck in that position. Keep it nice and tight, elbows in, short arms. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna pressure forward. You pressing forward really hard, he's gonna pressure back. Now this is your obstacle arm, and while he's pressuring back, you can move this arm around, okay? So watch this. It's what we're gonna work on this movement. You're gonna pop this elbow, and you're gonna level change. You're gonna pop this elbow, and you have a big step to the left. Okay, and now it's where you wanna be. You're trying to get the angle, okay? So we're here, pressured in, good position, he pressures back. I'm gonna pop the elbow, and have a big step, and I'm looking to get my head in the armpit. Right here. As soon as I'm getting there, this elbow, this arm, trying to pinch that chin down. I'm pinching that chin down. So as soon as I'm getting there, pinching that chin down, now I'm running towards the armpit, and this arm goes over to his body, and pressure, 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 try to put him in his body, and go over and finish it through. Make sure you're going, putting him all the way to his hip. If you put him his hip, that's game over, okay? If you keep driving through and he's not going anywhere, make sure you keep pinching in the head and looking to get that takedown from there. Again, you're here, stay in good position. Now pressure in, pop the elbow, elbow chin. Now elbow down, pinch the chin. I like to go all the way in here, pressure, 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 pressure. Now, as soon as he goes to his hip, popping my head out, looking to finish the takedown. Let's go one more time, a little faster. So we have front headlock, pressure in. Finish with a 2. And it's your front headlock, head in the hole. Right, we're back on front headlock offense. We go on this side. So your opponent is down on there. Now again, short arm, good position. You're pressuring in, great spot. Now, the one thing for freestyle is very important, and you see a lot of them head pinches. Okay, and I'm gonna show how I do it as well. So we're here, I'm pressuring in, I'm staying in good position. Now, one thing to focus in, I like to, this arm, okay? So this shoulder's and spine, but this arm I'm trying to get as deep as possible, and I like to catch his chin, okay? All the way around, trying to catch his chin right here, and jaw. So I like to get my thumb in his jaw. Now, as soon as I'm getting in there, this arm is following and catching underneath this one. I keep it nice and tight. My hips going in, hip in, go for the roll through. Okay. So this move is one of those moves you try to get as fast as possible, because if you're gonna do slow, you're gonna lose it. Okay. Again, we're here, we stay in good position. Now I gotta slide through this arm. As soon as I'm getting this arm through, all the way to the jaw. Now this one's going on top. Now get my hips in, I'm keeping this jaw, and I'm keep unscrewing his head out. Okay, that way he's gonna rotate the opposite side. Now I'm keep pulling it tight. Now big step, go through. Okay, make sure you keep it tight on those elbows so you don't lose that grip. Now we go a little bit faster. Here, press it through. 2 points from there. Trying to sneak this arm as deep as possible and catch that jaw. Keep pressuring in here. And freestyle works really good. I wouldn't keep that head in there just in case it'd be scrambled. And a lot of times it happened that guys went for that head pinch, end up stuck in that position, end up losing reversal. So I would recommend as soon as you go for it, just let it go, get your 2 points, and back in the feet. So we're here, same position, deep arm, right, go through, back in the feet, get your 2 points, continue to build score. And it's your front headlock to the head pinch. Now we're back on front headlock offense, and I would like to show you, so hand pinch, you gotta go this way, and now there's another roll through, it's opposite way. Okay, so we go in here, we start in front headlock, stay in good position. Okay, my shoulder right here in the middle of the spine, I keep my arms short and compact. Now what we're gonna do, I would like to, instead of holding this tricep, I like to get this arm up, and out, thumbs up, okay, and outside. Now what I like to do, I like to sneak through and get the lock in here, okay? This other arm is gonna sneak through, kind of extend a little bit, and get the lock in here. Now what are we gonna do? We're gonna crank a lot of weight on this arm, on this shoulder in general. So we're gonna here, and my goal is trying to get this, you know, his post, this is important arm, and trying to get this post away. Now, as soon as we get in this position, we got to post away. Now, he had nothing really to post through there. So what we're going to do, we're going to tuck that head underneath and going to go for roll through. Here's 2 points of freestyle. We're going one more time. And sometimes it's going to be really hard to take the post away, but we just have to keep cranking on it. Okay, so we're here, good position, thumbs up. Right here, good position here. Keep it nice and tight, keep pressuring. He's keeping this arm nice and tight, resting it through. Now, also helps when you keep circling away. Now, roll through, take good position. If you feel like the elbow is outside again, and he's on his elbow, it means you're gonna go again. And you're gonna you can just continue going for that until you get a tactful as well. But you gotta be careful, you know, that being your back. So make sure as long as his post away, or if he's on his elbow, you should be good to go. If you're good at this move, we're gonna keep working on it, but if he's got a strong post, I wouldn't recommend, because you can stuck underneath, and this is kind of dangerous move. So we're gonna go one more time from this side, go in here, nice and tight, keep it tight now, pressure in, roll through, and as long as his elbow's in the mat, or if you don't have a post, try to roll as many times as possible. So this is front headlock to the roll through. All right, we're on front headlock offense, and your opponent is down. So just like I said, if you're righty and this arm is here, this is your obstacle, you're looking to score that side. So one thing, you take this arm away, you gotta give it pressure. Right? So you're pressuring it up hard. Now, and he's pressuring back, but you cannot get this arm post away. You're gonna go around, you're gonna grab the elbow, and you're gonna pull back and circle opposite way. Okay, you're gonna drop the shoulder, and you're gonna pull the elbow out to extend him out. As more extended he gets, the better it is to finish this move. So I keep circling this way, and he keeps circling, he wrestling through. Now I like to throw it by, get around for 2. Okay. There's one of the moves you can finish. You extend him hard, and you can throw him by, look to finish. Okay, you can control him if you get that much of space. So we here, get elbow, extend him up, circle away, throw it by, looking to go around. One more time, this is really important when you pulling on that elbow, that you keep circling away to keep extending him. Because if I'm not going to circle away, he can readjust, and he can circle to the left, and you're gonna lose him. Okay, so make sure you keep extending this arm all the way around, and it really puts him in a tough spot. So we're here, in good position, pressure in. Now, also pressure is important, because when he pressures back, now this arm you can pop on it. If he doesn't really pressure back, he's still strong. So we're here, circle away, move down, throw him by, look to finish behind. Go one more time, this side, finish quick, and in here. One more time this side. Look to finish. And it's your front headlock to pull on elbow, circle opposite side to throw by. So we're in a front headlock offense, and your partner's going down. You end up in this position. He's nice and strong. You know, you're having a hard time beating this arm, and you pressure it in. And now he pressures back, and you pull on this elbow. And the first move I showed, when you throw him by and look to finish to the left. Now, when he knows it's coming, you keep circling the way. You know it's coming. He's not letting you circle to the left. I'm gonna level change. I'm gonna use my shoulder to throw by opposite side. Finish on opposite side. Finish to the right. Go one more time. We here, we pressure in. Gonna circle away. Look to finish on opposite side. The one thing to do is when you throw in a by, make sure you don't throw down. You try and throw as high as possible. That way his body rotates a little more. Okay. So over here, pressing in, you get the elbow, you circle away. You know I'm gonna finish that side, so he's not going as far, you know. If he's circling hard, now it's easy to get into this side. But if he doesn't circle so much, now level change, use the shoulder, throw it up as far as possible, and now circle up to the side, look to finish on opposite side as well. So this is a front headlock to throw by. All right, we're back on front headlock offense, and we end up in this position. Now I'm pulling this elbow, I'm looking to extend him up, and he circles back and he's staying in good position here. Now what I like to do, I like to keep pulling this elbow nice and tight, and keep extending him, okay? He's gonna circle, stay in good position. Now what I'm gonna do when I'm extending him, as much as I can, I'm gonna have one big step to the left, and all this space right here is a perfect opportunity to get the head in the hole as well. So we here, big step, get the head in the hole, pressure forward, looking to finish. Go one more time. And here, we pressure forward, we're looking to extend this elbow, get the head in the hole, right through, looking to finish with a takedown. Let's go one more time. You're here, make sure you pressure forward, and then you extend the elbow, circle, circle. Now, big step while you're throwing it away. Make sure you're shifting his body a little bit in here while you're stepping. Now, keep the head in the hole, pinch that chin down, run, look to finish. And this is your front headlock to head in the hole series. All right, we're back on front headlock offense. So now you're here in a good position, and if you're not as disciplined and for somehow you got to your elbow, you stay in a good position, the one thing I like to do, I like to still crank on that elbow. So I level change, and keep cranking this elbow. He still has my elbow, it's okay, it doesn't matter. Now what we're gonna do, see how high I am right now? I need to level change, drop my shoulder, and now get to the knee, drive through him, try and get near fall or at least take down. So if your elbow is stuck in there, and you feel like you're not in the best position, gonna level change, gonna elevate the elbow, and it's okay if he has the elbow, I has his elbow now. And now what I'm gonna do, I keep extending. Now I like to drop my shoulder, see my shoulder in here. I need to drop and get this arm as tall as possible. Now I'm gonna pick on the knee, and I'm just gonna drive through. And find my takedown in there. One more time, a little faster. And this is a front headlock to a knee pick. And we're back to front headlock offense. Your opponent go down in here, same good position. Now, in this scenario, I have front headlock, but he's really circling away and trying to get out of there. Okay, so he's looking to get up and rest his stance. So he's looking to get up, he looks to circle, I need to catch that corner. Now, if he's all the way up, what I like to do, I have a big step, and I gotta drop and level change in here. I gotta keep his head, but I go and level change here as much as possible. So while I'm doing that, level change, keep this arm low, and I'm going to far knee pick. We'll look to finish that way. Go one more time. Yeah, we're in a front headlock. We circle away. Level change. Drive. Look to finish. The biggest thing is here is keep that head tight and keep moving your feet. If you're just gonna have 1-2 steps, you'll not be able to finish that move on a really good opponent. So make sure as soon as you level change, you keep driving it through towards that ankle. So we're here one more time. Right through, we'll finish the top. We're gonna go one more time. This is front headlock to the ankle pick. Right, we're back on front headlock offense. And this is a scenario when your opponent is going to circle away and try and get up to your feet, his feet. So we're here, same good position. Now he's looking to circle away. He's trying to get to his feet. So what are we going to do? We're going to level change as much as we can. We're going to use this arm to get to the fireman's carry type of situation here. So we're going to level change. We're going to keep this. We're going to keep his head nice and tight. We're going to level change. And now we're going to sneak it through. Up your hip underneath. Elevate. Go for the throw. So one more time here. He circles away. The biggest thing is your hip. So as soon as you're going to level change and get to the side, make sure you're popping your hip through here. Make sure you get your hip all the way through, pulling this neck nice and tight. Now elevate, pull through, try and get your 4 points. So it's going to be really hard to do if your hip's not all the way in. So make sure that pull on the head and get your hip in all the way. This is really important, 2 parts of this move. So again, here, he circles away. Go 4 points. Go one more time from this angle. That's your front headlock, you fireman's carry. All right, now we're gonna focus a little bit on chest lock offense. So if you're starting in here and maybe you had a hard time to get underneath him, you know, and you have a hard time to get to that front headlock because he's looking to stand up, and it's okay if you go over and try and pull him down or lock it up in here and pinch your elbows. Make sure he don't escape and he cannot get out of there, right? So a lot of times when you pull the guy underneath and he's really tough wrestling, he's looking to circle away right away, you have a hard time to pull him underneath, and I like to get to the chest lock scenario. So I'm here, I'm pulling him underneath, I'm getting in here. Now, just keep circling right away, he's pressing through, and I'm getting to my chest lock, and I'm pinching down, and I put my butt down, I put a lot of weight on him. Now, what we're gonna do, he's gonna circle, he's gonna wrestle through. Now, what we're gonna do in here, make sure you're pulling on his head. You pull his head, you look to stand up, you pull in his head. Now, you're gonna get your hip in through, and go roll through. Very similar to a head pinch, but right now, what's really important in this move is for his head to be stuck in my chest. That's why we need to penetrate our hips and get nice and tight in there. So again, we get to chest lock, I'm pinching in, I'm staying in good position. Make sure my elbows are in so he cannot duck on me. If my elbows are open in here, he's gonna get a duck and I gotta lose a takedown. So make sure I put a lot of weight on and I'm staying in great position. I'm pinching my elbows down. Now he's looking to get out of there. You don't like this position. Now I'm gonna pop my hip through. I'm gonna roll. Make sure my hip's going in, roll through. 2 points in freestyle. And I like to cut him right after I get the 2 points. Go one more time. Be in here, we stay in good position. See that right here? His head right in my chest. I'm putting a lot of pressure on, I'm putting in here. Now he's trying to duck, he can't. Now look underneath, pop my hip through, try and get 2 points roll. And this is your chest lock, roll through. All right, and we're back on chest lock offense. So your opponent in there, just like I said, if you have a hard time getting a front headlock, for example, let me show you an example. So I have to get up, we're here, now I pull him underneath me, and now if you're looking to get up right away and he don't like being there and he struggle to get in there, I like to go to a chest lock position, and I'll put a lot of weight on, make sure his head in my chest. This is a great scenario, make sure you're pinching your elbows, because if you don't, he's gonna duck. And we don't want that to happen, so make sure we put a lot of weight, and we be in here in good position. Now, what are we gonna do next? I'm gonna pull him underneath me. I try to pull hard, and he's gonna keep pulsing hard, Now, as soon as that happens, I use this right arm, okay? If I'm righty, I like to use right arm to push on this arm, and I look to sneak my drag through, look to finish from there. Let's finish on this side. So let's see one more time. We're here, I like to pull him underneath, I keep pulling. Now what we're gonna do, we're trying to sneak the one arm to a drag. So we're pulling, make sure we pull him to the drag, look to finish this side, okay? Again, you keep pulling, if he's not going down, and he's staying nice and strong in there, this is gonna be a great scenario to go for a throw. But if he's extended,
he don't like to be that. He's extended, try to get lower. He's lower to the mat now. Right here, this perfect scenario to get to that drag. This perfect scenario to get to that drag. So let's go on this side. Now, if you know I'm really good in chest lock, you know I'm gonna go for a throw, and I pull him down, and he's keeping his hips low to mat, right? So you know I'm gonna go for it. Now this is great situation. Sneaking this arm through to a drag, and pulling on it. Get hip to hip. Make sure you get the hip to hip action. Right here, hip to hip. Look to finish that drag. This is your chest lock to the drag.